Well, hello and welcome to the Wandering Village. I'm going to be playing some games like this for the next few weeks since it's currently around the holidays. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I haven't played the Wandering Village before, so we're going to just jump in and we're going to play the tutorial version. So let's see here. Oh, looks like we can actually change the colors of our well, we're building a village on a giant critter. I actually can make a name. I'm just gonna leave the name as Onbu. I think that's probably for the best. Looks like we can change it to purple though, which Indigon. Interesting. Well, we're just gonna stick with the usual and we're just gonna continue in there. Let's see here. So sandbox settings are disabled. The village elder shows you the ropes. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this and see what we've got.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
We're gonna be riding on a giant dinosaur. I did notice that the sound's a bit quiet. I did turn the sound down, but I'll probably turn it back up a little bit here. Build a scavenger hut to scavenge for resources and find new villagers. Hello, friend! I am the village elder in charge of the good people here. Are people the Neomans? I think that's like nomads. I think that's where that makes sense. I've traveled far and endured many hardships throughout the years, but now we have come across an Onbu, an ancient beast believed to have gone extinct centuries ago. Our encounter must have been fated. It's most likely been asleep in the ground for a very long time. Maybe it woke up because the toxins keep seeking further and further into the earth. No, yeah, because he's got like a little mask on. The poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I once read the Onbu draw their nutrients from the ground, so I wonder if it can sustain itself out here. Seems like we need to take care of each other from now on. Okay, so let's see. We need to take over, so let's go ahead and go through a tutorial. First things first, before we get too far in, let me go ahead and re-turn up the audio a little bit. Just a little bit. Hopefully that'll be enough, but we will find out. Okay, so the tutorials that appear here will teach you everything you need to know. Is there a pause? I don't see. Oh, there is a pause. Let's pause for a second here so I can read this. Let's see here. We can always consult the Elder's Notebook. It looks like there is, in fact, this little button. This symbol is different than this button. That's never a good sign. But it looks like there's a whole bunch of... Holy crap. Okay. So it looks like we can move the camera. Looks like we can use a variety of different things, ways to do it. We can pause. We can turn speed up. Looks like... let's see. Oh yeah, we can definitely turn that up if we want to. And we can set the speed back down to 1 if we really want to. Looks like we can zoom in. Oh my goodness. We can zoom in or out so we can see the world. Or we can zoom in and see our critter. That's pretty cool. And this is the village view. Okay. So it says we want to build 2 wood cutting camps. Let's see here. So it looks like there is a building menu down here, and we can build some stuff for well, cutting things. All right, well, let's go ahead and build one here. 48, sure. And it wants us to build another one. Let's build one down here. Let's see, 32, 34. I'm assuming the more trees, the better. Looks like we've got mining, we've got clay gathering. Looks like we've got berry gathering. We don't have enough wood for any of this. Material storage, and also looks like we can build tents and roads. Interesting. Okay, looks like we have some wood in other supplies. Let me go ahead and just fast forward here a little bit. Is that a balloon? They're cutting the trees down that were in the way of the things that I was building. So it looks like they just go for a while. We can zoom in. You can see them working. This seem to take some time. Which if I had thought about that, I would have moved. I would have not put them on those things. Looks like there's berry bushes. What is this? Not that. A spike can be harvested but reduces trust. Oh, you get stone from it though. Trust, huh? Do you get trust for this? Or for, I guess not. All right, so it looks like We have buildings with a red flag, so it looks like we need to assign people to work, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and assign a couple workers up there. Looks like this one's almost done. Looks like they're building it. Isn't that cute? And now we can add a couple people working down here. Notice that no one works at the wood cutting. Okay, so I just assigned people. Stone is another common construction resource. Okay, so it wants us to build mining camp next to some resources. So that's down like here. So not these. We don't want to harvest those. We want to harvest these boulders. You can assign workers while a building is under construction. Look at that. Okay. So let's see. We've got happiness. Oh. It wants us to build storage. Okay. So let's see here. Material storage. Sure. Let's build that here. So it looks like we got happiness here. It looks like we've got health of our critter and how many days have passed. Looks like these are supplies, berries, tools, and wood. Looks like we could probably click on different things to get different information. This isn't all resources. Challenge, food summary, total population, a number of free workers and idle workers. Rare resources, happiness details, which looks like it tells us food, housing, how many homeless, if we've got decorations, how much happiness we need to attract more nomads. That's nice. Okay, so we've got our storage. They want us to build some stuff to gather berries. Let's see here. Looks like we've got berries here. I would like to... Is there any other location of like lots of berries? No, not really. Okay, well I guess we'll just have to build... I'm gonna build it here on this tree, which means we'll have to remove that tree and go ahead and assign a single worker, it looks like. We'll just fast forward while they do that. Repair, open research tree. Looks like we've got a whole research tree of stuff that we can learn. Interesting. Deconstruction, disable, priority, and harvest tool. Very interesting. Looks like it's getting to be nighttime. I'm assuming we're going to need things like tents. I'm just gonna build... Maybe... We'll start with one. Actually, let's do two. Yeah, they're cutting down this tree here so we can build the stuff for food. Looks like we've got a house. So these can store, or these can house 2 villagers, it looks like. I don't know what it means by poisonous air. I guess we'll have to find out. I think we're almost done with this. All right, gaining villagers. If your villager's happiness is high enough, the village will periodically attract nomads. So it looks like we've got some people, so we can accept new villagers. Interesting. Let's see here. So here's our humidity and our temperature, as well as what the toxic air is like. Interesting. I don't entirely know how that's going to be affected. I guess we will find out. No one's cutting this down. I'm kind of confused why not. We need this to be built. Oh, there we go. So these are the villagers. Oh, I can actually click on them. I did see that there is a Twitch option, which will actually allow you to choose the names from your Twitch stream, and it'll automatically name your villagers. So that's kind of cool. Like that. Let's see. So how many unhoused people do we have? Is there a way to see that? Let's see here. We've got 8. 8 of my 12 villagers are homeless. Well, let's just go ahead and build a couple more tents here while we're waiting for this to be built. Definitely going out of like the tutorial. All right, your villagers are going to need food. Let's see. This is not enough resources available. Why not? There's a whole bunch. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Clay is the next thing that it's asking us to get. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like these are clay deposits down here. Yes. Okay, and it wants us to give 2, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's build a couple more tents. So we've got more people that are homeless. So it looks like people are they're gathering finally. I don't know what it means by not enough resources. Is there something else that it's supposed to do? I am uncertain. How are we doing down here? It's like they are grabbing some stone to build this. There it is. Okay, so we've now got clay being built. Okay, it wants us to build a research building. We don't have quite enough clay yet, so we'll have to wait until that's ready. I'm gonna put it down here. Sure. Now we don't have clay quite yet, which is okay. They're attempting to work on that. These guys are going to be getting clay. You can see that they are quickly working on that sort of nonsense. Is the heartbeat? Oh. That's what we're hearing. I was hearing a heartbeat, but that's not actually the case. It's actually this guy. He's moving us. Interesting. That is slightly terrifying, but that's okay. It's like we've got a whole bunch of... we still have people who are... Oh, here we go. Heart rate from movement state. We're walking. Current heart rate. Interesting. So it's going to be looking for food. I'm wondering if we're going to have to be taking care of that at some point in time. Let's see. Housing quality. Where did I find that? Where it said that there were a lot of unhoused people. Total people, total housing. Oh, we're good. We've got enough. So really now at this point in time, we just need to get the clay that is required to build the research building. So off they go. It does look like they... That's a berry bush. I'm guessing... Do they replant trees too? Or are we gonna have to like... Maybe that'll be a later thing? Your berry gatherers are idle. That happens when there aren't enough berry bushes. You can uproot wild berry bushes by selecting them. Okay, so we can select them, harvest and remove. Your berry gatherers, then plant them closer to themselves. Okay, so we can do that. Interesting. So it's kind of like rather than so that one's currently growing. Let's see, there's a whole bunch of berries over here. So rather than like creating a farmland, you can just move the berry bushes that exist up here. So let's see. Looks like that's what this guy is doing. He's collecting. Oh, there's mushrooms right there. Oh, that's weird. Can you see the background of like it moving? That's a little terrifying. What is he doing? Oh, he's still moving forward. Interesting. So I'm hoping that means they are gonna move the berry bushes. All right. So now that the research building is finished, research air wells. Okay, so we can press T. Air well. Oh, I see. Extracts water from the air. All right, let's go ahead and request that. So I'm guessing someone's gonna go work on that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and just select a bunch of these berry bushes and see if they don't move them. That'd be great. Let's see, what do we got here? Looks like hunger and sleepiness. Let's see, you don't currently have any free workers. Select any building and decrease the number of workers. Okay. Not sure why exactly. Let's see. Oh, they're still working on Airwell. So it looks like its hunger is level 24. I'm hoping it finds food soon. I guess we do need to take care of our friend. It's like we're researching in there. Ah, full staff required. I wonder if that was the problem. It is currently nighttime. Not particularly sleepy. That's good. And for the record, if I zoom out here, this seemed to be like a... Oh, there's like a bandit encampment. Interesting. Like there's all sorts of like little things. Rain cloud. You know what? I wonder if this is actually bigger because it looks like it goes like further out, but I don't know. Guess we'll just have to play and find out for a little bit. Looks like I see berry seeds, so I'm guessing these guys will be able to plant those eventually. Is this full? Is that the problem? Let's see here. No research tracked. Okay. So berries are a good source of food, but your villagers want variety. So I want to cultivate crops. So we unlocked an air well. Okay. Here, we'll just put this here for now, I guess. And then we'll assign somebody to work on it. We don't have, we have one worker that's free. So we're gonna be getting some villagers here in a second, which is good. I'm wondering if it'll move quicker if it's in danger or something. Can it be in danger? Alright, so we got 2 more people. So I think we need to... Yeah, so we've got a couple homeless folks, so let's go ahead and build. It hasn't even really mentioned anything about tents, by the way. Let's go ahead and build like a road too. Just see what people do. This tree's gonna be gone one day. Looks like they've cleared out like a little space. Can I move this eventually? Yeah, it looks like you can actually like move the building, which is great. Okay, so now that we have an air well, we can research farms. So let's go ahead and let's see here. Specialize. Oh, farm. Let's go ahead and do that. Which I'm assuming will give us food. Looks like they're building that tent. So that should mean that we no longer have any homeless. So that's good news. They're building that little road. It said on the road that villagers move slightly faster. So I'm assuming that means there are other types of roads that we can eventually unlock. Let's see. So we have a problem. Buildings with a red flag. So looks like there is... Oh, the durability is low. Nothing to gather. Okay, I mean, they're still working on this one. But we're gonna need to build a new clay gathering camp. So I'm gonna build one over here. There's some mushrooms here too. I'm gonna let them finish this particular resource before we clear that out to 1 0. Okay, so now let's go ahead and deconstruct that. So it looks like we researched farm, and we can now disable this building so that everybody will go to do whatever work is elsewhere. So they want us to construct a farm. Ooh, it's big. All right. Can I move this? Not really. I was gonna make it like even, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. Let's put it here. We'll build a little path there and 2 workers. All right. So we've got the farm. It takes wood, stone, and clay, which we have plenty of. What's the problem? Oh, we don't have any workers down here. All right, so certain statuses. So over here we've got light rain. Raises humidity. I don't entirely know what the humidity does. It's currently damp, which makes sense because it's raining. Let's zoom out here. Oh, so it looks like if you have a horn blower, you can move. So we missed this. And then there's also a ruin settlement over here. I'm wondering... it seems to be like later game stuff. As of right now, we're just floating about. We don't really get to decide where we're going. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can't clear this out. I think this is kind of helping. That way, we have some space to like build. Okay, they're building a farm right now. Okay. So let's see, there's something not working correctly. This is because it needs plots to plant its crops. Select a farm. Okay. To open its detail window. 2 buttons to add or remove plots. Oh, look at this. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and build 3 to start with. All right, while wood cutting and mining camps are more efficient, you can manually harvest things that you need when you need accuracy. Use the harvest tool. Okay, so it wants us to specifically pick things. We'll go ahead and clear those out to give us a little bit of space. When you have multiple open tasks, let's see, prioritize any tasks. So go and do like that, for example. And everybody will go take care of that. Harvest a wild mushroom. All right, that's like these guys. There's a ton of these. And it looks like we can harvest. Oh look, we can turn it into food for the Onbu. So it looks like, was he eating something? I don't know, it looks like he's just gonna go straight forever. Which, fair, and I bet we could set one of these mushrooms to priority. So let's go ahead and do that and see what they do. Look at mine. Do these come back eventually? Looks like they do. Because we moved it over here, but it definitely looks like there's more going on now at those locations. Maybe because of the dampness. Alright, so let's see here. Click on this. This is the happiness details, so food quality, variety, decoration, and housing. Wants us to research the horn blower, so let's go ahead and do that. This allows us to issue commands, it looks like, to our little friend, our giant friend. I'm assuming we have enough people. Yes. Let's go ahead and just watch this go. Looks like we have an issue. What issue do we have this time? Let's see here. The mining camp doesn't have a lot, so we'll move it down here so we can start working on these. I wonder if we can be able to upgrade this later, or if I should maybe build another storage. Maybe for now, just so we have more storage. Let's see here. It doesn't have the supplies to build it, right? No free workers. Oh, that's fine, because we're working on this. Let's just go ahead and finish this up rapidly. This is interesting. I really like the kind of design of things. I wasn't sure, because it's definitely a little different than the kind of like the flat people, and then everything else has kind of got a 3D-esque effect, but it's obviously not. But if you look at like the little people walking around, they're definitely obviously flat. I don't know. I haven't decided if I like that art style or not. All right. So we researched the horn blower, and now it wants us to construct one as well. So let's go ahead and do that. It does look like... Oh, we need to build it up here. I'm guessing that way we can give it its details, or like give it details of what we need it to do. Oh yeah, he's moving the berry bushes around. So that's good. Let's see. We don't have any homeless right now, though we do have some people arriving soon. Looks like our Onbu is going to be going to sleep shortly. Let's go ahead and move some of these as well. That way we have the food that we require. What does this take? This takes wood. Nothing but wood. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's see here. So it looks like we're very quickly moving around here. I kind of would like these to be taken care of. That way I have a little bit of space to work on. And actually, yeah, no, we're good here. That one's almost gone. Try and get rid of like all of this kind of nonsense here. What is the little bug here? Bug report. Ah, right, because it is an early, this game is an early access. Oh, that is wonderful. You see the notes down at the bottom? Actually, hang on. Might have zoomed out too far. I didn't actually get to witness that, but I guess that makes sense. Its hunger rate is increasing pretty quick. Let's see, how are we doing? Are we almost... We're not even remotely close to that yet. Okay, well, we'll just fast forward while we kind of watch everybody do stuff. Looks like people are generally happy. The food quality and stuff probably needs to be worked on. Oh, Onbu sleeps. It's taking a nap. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. So that does mean that we're not moving right now. That's not a bad thing. And you can actually see it's decreasing. We'll just have to wait for a second here. Looks like we got more people, so we can build more tents. And actually, let's see, how many free people do we have? Let's take a quick look at our research tree. Looks like we've got membranes, which will allow us to like, oh, we don't nearly have enough resources for that. Advanced funnel, crop fertilizer, farm hands. Looks like we've got a flop house, eat command. Oh. Looks like we can get mushrooms, a pantry. That would be really great. Let's go ahead and just start researching that while we're waiting for things. Oh, this is currently disabled, so let's go ahead and undisable that. How are we doing? We're currently still chopping things down. When he's awake, we will blow the horn and have him go places. What is this? This is... Oh, it can be mined for wood by an adjacent sawmill. Interesting. Well, we're currently working on all of this stuff down here, it looks like. We will definitely give him a command eventually, though. He's very sleepy. I mean, same. To be honest. Let's see. We haven't really unlocked decorations or anything like that, so that's kind of disappointing. I'm hoping the pantry will help because we do have a lot of supplies. Looks like we're about 75% through the tutorial, so we're moving along. We got a sleepy piece of land. My goodness, he takes forever to sleep. What do we got here? What is this saying? No space for planting. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We'll increase the fields a little bit. Let's move our woodcutting camp just slightly. I think what I want to do is I'm going to have him cut those trees down, give us a little bit more room to plant some stuff. This is moving along. We're going to leave these alone. I don't know what the trust is. Okay, pantry has been researched, so let's turn that off. And now we have more storage. Beautiful. We'll put that here. That seems like a good place for it. I have a habit of making grids. I feel like it's a callback to my SimCity days, to be honest, where I make everything into grids. I don't know. It's weird. I completely understand that. But it is definitely something that I do. Oh, it looks like they're growing beets. Pile of beets. There we go. Now we have a pantry. I'm wondering if that means these. So these aren't going to need... I zoomed in. Let's see. Not that. Can we turn off things like berries? Or did it automatically do that? That's what I was trying to figure out. Looks like it didn't have those things. So food was not being stored anywhere, which is kind of silly. But it does look like... Oh, there's like different things. Gazpacho. I don't know what half of these are. Oh, hey, look, it's that one thing with the fish. It sounds disgusting. Barbecue platter. What's a spore mouth? I think that has some, or spore moth. I think it has something to do with the weird spores that are polluting the land. That's they kind of talked about. Looks like they've got some beets and water stored in there. This is getting us water so we can water our crops. The humidity is about this, what I would expect. What do we got here? Villagers over 15. Interesting. No poison. Still, it's getting more hungry. It's almost awake. We're getting there. Let's see. Let's move this woodcutting camp a little bit this way. I did give us a little bit more space for planting, but let's go ahead and cut a couple extra trees down. This one is pretty well done here, so let's move down this way. I'm going to assume that eventually we will unlock a way to plant trees. Oh, compost. Interesting. We should probably go ahead and get the mushrooms if we can. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we're doing here. They're working. They're really working over here. I think these guys are just like free workers. Which is kind of nice. Have different people do different things. I think we could probably extend this slightly so there's a little bit more room to plant some of these beets. Look at them go! My goodness, it takes forever to cut trees. A little bit different than some of the other games that we were playing. Okay, it looks like our friend is awake. Look at that! It takes him a minute to get up. He does have 6 legs, which is pretty impressive. Is he gonna start moving? Okay. Looks like we're back on the move. So let's go ahead and let's see here. How do we give him a command? We can show interactions, so lie down, walk, run. We just give him a walk. I mean, he's already walking. All right, so we need more advanced materials. So it wants us to research the carpenter at this point, which is right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I told it to walk when it was already walking. So, should be good. We should be fine. So we've got a bunch of stuff and a bunch of people coming in here. Look at him go. What was that? Did you see that guy? I think he was eating a beet, but because I'm on like fast forward mode, it looked ridiculous. Looks like we got a couple more people. We also have needs for more tents. I'm just doing grids. That's just how I'm going to be. Can't stop me. You probably could if you were here, but you were not here, so that's just how it's gonna be. Pile of compost. Good. How are we doing here? We're at 75%, almost done there. Alright, we can disable that. They'll even unlock the carpenter building, construct and staff it to start producing wood planks. Okay, so it looks like we've got a carpenter here. Ooh, it's big. Look how long it is. All right, I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna go ahead and staff it. Oh, at least one. Let's just do one. It takes wood and stone, it looks like. Look at him bring all that wood. We got so much wood. Do we have a lot of wood? We have plenty of wood, yes. Okay, we have a hunger issue, it looks like. Okay, so we've gone ahead and done that. And let's see, we need knowledge of our friend. So it wants us to unlock this, which gathers information. So it looks like we don't have enough resources quite yet for that, because we need planks. So let's see here. Let's see how long it takes to create some planks. I'm hoping our friend will find food on his own occasionally. That would be great news for us. Let's go ahead and move this cutting camp like a little bit this way so we have more trees. And we have plenty of trees up there. So let's see here. Looks like they're cutting up. Looks like for every 2 you get 1 wood plank. My goodness, that's going to take a little bit. We need 5 wood planks total. I want to come down here and see how we're doing. Looks like we're doing okay. Got plenty of stone being mined. Everybody's building stuff. I think... No, we're good. We probably actually do need a couple different groups of those. Let's see. Do we have any more berries that are like actively nearby? There's these ones. So we'll probably want to do that. We're up to 2. Don't need any more tents quite yet. That does look like I chose poorly on my, Can I move this? No. That's fine. Screwed that one up, but it's okay. We've got 3. I guess what I can do is I can actually undisable this, and then the staff will go in there and they'll be ready to go by the time we've got 5 wood planks, which we currently have 4. Oh no, it's hungry. Like I said, I'm hoping that it does understand that it can get its own food. It is a wild creature, I think. So that would be great if it ate. Let's see here. All right, there's 5, so let's go ahead and now... Oh, I thought... Yeah, we don't have enough mushrooms, first of all. Wait a minute. Okay, it wants us to get more mushrooms. We don't really have access to any mushrooms right now. Oh wait, yes we do. There's a whole bunch up here. So let's go ahead and just harvest all of these. Just zoom in here. I'm gonna have all my guys be busy. Which means I'm actually gonna disable this right now. Oh, actually undisable that, that's fine. This place contains some fresh food. Looks like... Is he gonna eat? I'm guessing this is the food. I'm hoping he eats, because he is a hungry boy. What is this? Ah, yes, we need 2 mushrooms. So these guys, I think, are working steadily. A lot of these are about to decompose, but it looks like we got close enough. We're getting close, so we should have enough. We should have enough. We had enough? We had enough? We had enough. Okay, thank goodness. So now we can continue, or we can research. This is taking a while to actually do this one. Oh, because I'm on 4 or 2 and not 4. Look at all my little guys go. Looks like we've got a potential problem here. What's the issue? Oh, are we having a humidity issue? Is that what this issue was? Or are we having an inventory issue, which could very possibly be both, honestly. I'm gonna build some additional fields up there. I think that'll be worth it. Let's see. Unsure what... Let's see. Go to the crossroad. We can either go northeast or southeast. Looks like... What is this? Nomads. Okay, let's go this route. Does not trust your commands. I don't know how I feel about that. Fine. If you don't want to trust me, don't trust me, but don't ask me which direction you want me to go and then just be like, nah, man. It's gonna go the other direction. It's gonna be like reverse psychology nonsense, isn't it? All right, so it looks like we've got a new thing. So let's see here. We don't have enough wood planks quite yet. So let's go ahead and put this up here though. I'm gonna go ahead and also harvest some of these. Just to get them out of the way, because I feel like we could probably use them. I wonder how you build trust with it. And then we can actually put somebody in here, but we're working on wood planks. We don't quite have enough yet, but they're, you know what, we can build, or we can put another person in here so that they're working. Maybe we'll get planks faster? Yes! 2 people working halves the time. So we should be able to build this now and have people working. It's a very interesting critter. All right, looks like we got a couple new people. We do need to build more tents though for that. And also, while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest more of these mushrooms because I think we're gonna need them. Looks like the clay is actually doing stuff. Let's see, that wants us to do a stonemason. All right, where is the stonemason in here? Ah, right here. Let's see, yes please. Let's go ahead and make sure this is active. We have plenty of people. Looks like we are cutting away quite quickly. That's good. I'm gonna build this up here because I think what I want to do is actually remove these two trees. I think this tree, it's just somebody random will come up and do it. And actually maybe also this tree. Getting rid of that would be great for us. How are we doing? Okay, so people are generally happy. Let's see, they're cutting away over here. I'm gonna move this a little closer so it'll work a little bit in here. Very slowly cut away so that we have more room. Look at all the mushrooms. Okay, so we've got the stonemason that's been completed. It looks like I'm gonna bet this. Yeah, it's another large building. All right. Can we get rid of this maybe? That would be great. That way we can build some dirt roads around it. Just to give us, I don't know, I like when my, even for when I'm playing like RimWorld and stuff, I love it when there's like space to work around things and like putting roads and stuff. I don't know, it just makes me so happy to do that. I think it's a personal thing. I just really like space. We don't need to be researching anything right now, so all y'all go back to whatever you were doing. Look at them go. They're building roads. This is basically what it looks like. They're working on the roads outside our house. It looks like absolute chaos and complete strange. Scavenger hut now. All right. I swear things just don't work here. Where is the scavenger hut? There's a water tank. Scavenger's hut. If you see it, say something. Oh, scavenger hut's way over here. All right. We'll go ahead and select it, but we don't have the stuff for it because we need stone and whatnot. So we need 25, 50, and 15. So we don't quite have that yet. So let's just go ahead and fast forward while we are waiting. Looks like our creature is getting... I guess he ate, and it looks like he's getting tired again. Which, I get that. Let's go ahead and build like a road here. Just allow people to move a little faster. Wait, maybe not here. Not disable. There we go. That way we don't need to destroy that tree. I'll leave that tree alone for right now. And then we can hover over this to actually see how... Well, I need to do that. Hover over this actually to see how far we are. Looks like we have some wood planks, quite a few wood stone slabs that are in our inventory right now. So we just need to wait for those to get done. How's things? Does everything look the same? Looks like the exterior world looks sort of similar. Yeah, it did. It went north. Looks like there's some food coming up. It'd probably be good on mine. I'm gonna bet we can probably get him to stop occasionally if we, once we get that ability. I didn't mean to zoom out all that far. He's going to sleep. He's tired. That's adorable. All right, so things are not moving at the moment. Do I not have the people to... I thought we had 3. We're still short 1, but we should be almost there. Oh no, we're researching. Okay, so we're gonna get a scavenger hut. It looks like... Wait for the indicators on the ground while placing it. Okay. Got a couple more nomads, so let's go ahead and build another tent. What's the problem? Oh, looks like our mining camp is mineless, so we'll go ahead and put it in here. Looks like there's a whole bunch of rocks in here that we can mine. And also, while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and get some of these mushrooms. Get some of those mushrooms so we can turn it into food eventually, maybe. That'd be great. Let's see. We're almost done with the tutorial. And this whole thing looks pretty significant. It looks like it goes all the way up to feeding pumps even. Oh no. It will hurt its trust in you, but you have to drill into it. That's terrible. I don't know if I approve of that. I guess you can kind of do either way, right? Where you can become friends with it, or what I'm assuming that you can do is become enemies with it, basically. What are these? Ooh, we have herbs growing over here. Let's go ahead and send some people out to do herb collecting. Are we almost done there? Yeah, there we go. So we can go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and looks like we've got a scavenger hut. Let's see. Has to be along, oops, that didn't work. Has to be along the side here. So we'll go ahead and put one here. We're gonna have to cut that tree down, and then we will go ahead and equip somebody to it. They're working on it. I'll get there. It'll be quick and easy. How are we doing? Looks like everyone's pretty happy. And full of hope. Their happiness is increased by 3. Bonus will decrease by 1 in 5 days. They're full of hope, you guys. Wish I was full of hope. Let's see. Looks like they're doing pretty well up here. There's a lot of stone down here, so I'm not really worried. This clay seems to be constantly rebuilding itself. What I would probably do is cut a lot of this stone down and then put this actually in the center so that it has more access to a variety of things. Let's see. What other research do we have available? I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. So we've got kitchens, we've got huts, we've got quarries. Let's see here. Looks like we've got a feeding trebuchet. So I'm guessing we can build food, like learn how to feed this little guy. I think we saw that other places. We've got an herbalist. Let's go to research that while we're waiting for things to happen. Specifically waiting for this. It should happen pretty quick. Like we're almost there. Do we get any more herbs? Or is that all the herbs that we got? Looks like that's all the herbs we got. A lot of wild stuff. That's not really a complaint, it's just an acknowledgement. I'm gonna move that over there so they have more access to stuff again. What do we got up here? We've got more herbs that are growing up here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these two while we're waiting. Lots of plants up here. And we're just missing wood planks right now, and then off they go to build this little guy. Look, its heart rate's getting up there because it's gonna start moving. All right, so we got a scavenger hut. We can send out a scavenging mission. Let's see here. So I'm guessing it's these. No party available. How do I... Let's see. Scavenging miss... Out of range. Oh, I see. So I'm wondering we have to get into range of something. So let's pull back for a second. And I want to build whatever I just unlocked. An herbalist. All right. Ooh, the herbalist is actually rather large. Let's build it here. I'm going to put let's go ahead and turn that off for right now. I'm going to put a person in there. Do herbalist things. Let's go ahead and zoom out and see what access we have. So that's food. It looks like we can't... Oh, we can. We can send party. So go ahead and send out that. Some buildings can be upgraded. These upgrades need to be researched first. So it wants us to research the advanced funnel upgrade and then actually upgrade it. So that is the advanced funnel. I think I saw that earlier. That's the feeding trebuchet. Advanced funnel is right here. We do not have the supplies for that right now, so we can just wait while they fill that in. There's a couple more people. Hooray! So it looks like our villagers' needs have increased. I'm guessing... Oh, and also we need another... So I'm guessing over time, the more people you get, the more they're gonna want, which is interesting to me. We're not gonna leave those guys behind, right? Can I call them back? Or do they call back automatically? I'm uncertain. Let's see. I saw something about getting them above 1. And then I completely missed it. Let's see here. I have no idea where any of that went. So we're just gonna work on getting this first. Let's go ahead and do that. We're not quite there yet. We still need a few planks, but that's okay. Okay, so we need... Let's do this. I'm gonna start getting some herbs. Get those herbs for medicinal use, which is interesting. I'm guessing we're gonna be approaching a place to eat here in a second. It doesn't really matter which direction he goes. And I don't think we have any trust with him right now, so just gonna have to like wait for it. Oh, 1. We're missing 1. Of course we're missing 1. Looks like we got more of the herbs here. All right, what do we got here? So we need to research mycologist and do that. All right, well, we're almost there. So we do need to feed it. But I think it's going to come up here and it's actually going to stop and eat. So that'll be good. But first things first, we need to get this done so that we can upgrade our own stuff. We have 24 people. This place contains some fresh food. Is he gonna eat? Don't zoom out. I want to see if he's gonna eat. It certainly looks like he's gonna take a munch on that. Good. Okay, what's the problem here? Let's see. What was the issue? I have no idea what the issue was. Alright, so we got the research done, and it also wants us to research this, so we'll go ahead and select that. Let's see here. So it wants us to upgrade this. Let's see. Building upgrades. We can do the advanced funnel. Looks like it just uses some tools, but I'm not entirely sure how to get tools, so that's fun. Scavenger party was back, and also we have learned the basics of this game. So that's, and obviously now it's kind of like you can do your own thing, but that is the Wandering, what was this called? Yeah, so this game is called the Wandering Village, and yeah, it's the Onbu, and you get to build a city on it, and there's a lot. It's still early access, but it does still look like there's quite a bit of not enough resources available, huh? I'm guessing that's because we need some supplies. That's okay. Slowly building. This game looks a lot of fun as far as I'm concerned. It seems enjoyable. I find it really interesting. I'm always looking for new city builders. And honestly, there's been a couple that I was really excited about that just like completely fell through, which I am still massively bummed out about, but hopefully in the future more city builders will pop up. And this one's interesting. It seems like it is limited to some degree on what you can because there's only limited amount of space on this guy. I don't know if there's going to be more creatures later or what they're doing, but I rather enjoyed this, and it doesn't seem to be very deep, so keep that in mind. But I think, I don't remember if this was one of the ones that I got in a, what's the, like, Humble Bundle, or if somebody purchased it for me, but it's not super expensive if I remember. I'm not really sure how many hours I'm going to get into it. I had to check to see. It's only $25, and I know it goes on sale on the regular. So I would keep an eye out for it. And oh, look at this. It's currently, we got a scavenging party that's ready to go do scavenging stuff. It looks like we're coming up on like a settlement. And some villagers might want to join us. Nice. So I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to play more of this, but I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. So drop me some comments. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys are going to be enjoying random videos like this for a few weeks. Hopefully once the season ends and the holidays are over, I'll be able to go back to normal things. We'll see. I'll see you guys later.